SUZUME, more like SUZUME not be that good. That's the best it's gonna get, guys. Click off right now. SUZUME is the new Makoto Shinkai movie. Makoto Shinkai? You know, that guy who made that one movie about long-distance relationships, and then another movie about long-distance relationships, and then there was another one about long-distance relationships, and then there's another one. Oh yeah, we don't talk about that one. That one's just straight up fucking bad. SUZUME made about 14 billion yen in the Japanese cinemas, which is about like 20 Robux. People seem to like SUZUME a lot. Shinkai's best film in a while. One of the best of all Shinkai films. Amazing movie. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema! Oh my fucking god. SUZUME is hands down the most incredible masterpiece from Makoto Shinkai so far. Have you watched any other movie like ever? But when I watched SUZUME, I thought it was okay at best. Probably one of the weakest Shinkai films. Your Name being the best, of course. Your Name, in my opinion, is the perfect movie. The story is amazing, the animation is amazing, the pacing is amazing, and the soundtrack, it's out of this world. Like, close your eyes for a second and listen to this. Does it not take you back to like the warm summer night when you just finished watching the movie at like 3 a.m. and you're just sitting there thinking about how beautiful a story could be, even though it's something that you would never experience, and it gives you this yearning to go out and to live a life and to find someone who's on the other end of your red string and to live a meaningful life with them. And then, you know, it also had boobies. But if we're being real, I love this movie, and I always and every time tear up at that Twilight Zone scene. It captures this teenage angst mixed in with early romance, and it gives you this sheer wanting and this craving to be with someone, even if the whole universe is against it, even if you have to go back in time and change the fucking future just to be with them. It leaves you with this beautiful message that if you truly and really love someone, you're ready to do literally anything for them. It's this intersectionality between love, loss, culture, and fucking time travel, and this message of like loving someone and doing anything for them. It stays with you for a long time. And then there's fucking SUZUME. SUZUME feels like a Makoto Shinkai film that was made completely from memory. Like, all the fingerprints of Shinkai are right there, but it does not make like an enjoyable or like a cohesive story. So I thought I'd do the same. So there's this girl. Oh, what the fuck was her name again? Oh yeah. SUZUME. And then she's on her bike and she's like, wee. But then she sees this guy and he's like, salutations, Huz. Could you help a YN like me? And she's like, what? Do you know where the ruins are? Yes, I can help you find them. What? That's crazy. Nah, get off my dick. Oh my god, this tug is so hot. He tugging, he must have nurram bugging. Now she's in school and all she can think of is about Shota. Bitch, did you do that homework for the next class? What? The homework? Nah, I think I'm gonna go see my thug. Why is there a door here? Open. Huz, who the fuck opened the door? Not me. Okay, it was me.
Hello, Miss SUZUME. I am a cat, and I'd like to be your cat. Huz, is this your cat?
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. Turn into a chair. What?
Okay, I'm fucking bored. So they go around Japan, closing a few more doors that the cat keeps opening, and Shota is slowly turning into an actual fucking chair and becomes the keystone. So SUZUME goes to his grandfather for some help. And he's like, yo, Aimo. Okay, he does not fucking say that. Hello, Grandpa. Kono onna dare da yo? Can you please help me say my thug? I mean your grandson. Kosso de demo ii. So, like, he was fighting one of them big snake thingies in the sky. He kind of sacrificed himself and shit because he was trying to, like, save me. And I don't know what to do now because I feel kind of responsible. But also, I never asked him to save me. So, like, Kono koso onna, ore no mago o koroshi wa ie gatte, damatte sassato quiero. Okay. After that, the cat promptly kills itself and everyone is saved.
Thank you so much, Huz. You saved the day.
Really? You think so, my big tug? He tugging. He must have nurram bugging. Wait. First of all, fuck this cat. Hey, not like that. But I mean it, this cat is so fucking annoying, man. But I'm being honest, this cat is so fucking annoying. I think it's responsible for like 70% of all the plot holes in the movie. And there's so many plot holes in the fucking movie. Okay, let me mention some right now. Why is Suzume the only one who can see the fucking worms? How can the chair fucking talk? And you know, towards the end of the movie, when the gigantic worms comes around, why does it cause no fucking destruction? I have so many. Like, why does no one care about Suzume just flying off into the sky when no one else can see the worm? And when these two cats are having a full-on conversation, nobody fucking cares. What the fuck? What the fuck? The cat runs around the first half of the movie basically being the antagonist. It turns Shota into a fucking chair. It, opens so many doors. And it also starts fucking laughing when Suzume is about to die. But then, towards the end of the movie, it has this immediate, like, massive change of, I can't even say that word, seriously. But then it has this massive change of heart and reveals that it just wanted to be Suzume's friend, and to the point that it even sacrifices himself. And all Suzume ever did to earn such a loyal friendship was to just feed the cat when it was hungry. See, the easiest way of being friends with Suzume was to just fucking stop and talk to her when she was trying to catch you, like, for the whole movie, right? And even the dialogue is so fucking misleading, man. I think throughout the whole movie they were trying to do this bait and switch, but it never really fucking works because you never understand why the fuck the cat was opening so many fucking doors in at the start of the movie, or like, why did it turn Shota into a chair, or why was he so fucking annoying? And then there's this other scene which I did not understand, like Suzume's aunt, right? This other cat. It makes her tell Suzume that she should have never adopted her, and how because she adopted Suzume, she's wasted her whole life. What? And this scene and this character is never brought up again. And this scene and this character is never brought up again. Like, you only see this character for like 2 other scenes, that's all. Like, the scene comes out of nowhere so abruptly and then it's just never brought up again. Like, did the cats make her say it, or is this what she actually thinks? Because she says she didn't mean it, and if the cats made her say it, like, aren't the cats trying to be friends with Suzume? What's the point of emotionally hurting Suzume? How will you ever be friends with her? Man, this is so fucking annoying. And then there's the aunt, man. Her character arc made no sense to me. Like, I understand at first she thought that Suzume was with a friend, so like she wasn't that mad, but when she finally finds Suzume, she's mad for a bit. Like, not even for a whole minute. At this point, Suzume has been away for 5 fucking days. As someone with South Asian parents, that shit would not fly. The best thing to come out of all this was the introduction of my goat, the best character in the whole movie, Tomoya. Bro comes in with a sick-ass car, fully dripped out, by the way. Let's take a minute to appreciate his drip. He comes to check on his friend with the excuse that he owes him money, tries to raise up an older hers, fumbles miserably, but in reality, he's just a good friend who's here to check on Shota, who just missed his teacher certification exam. He helps Suzume and her aunt find Shota, and he takes Suzume on her word and starts driving immediately. I think the reason that he lied about the money is because he's just a really good guy. I mean, he's using the lie as a cover to show how he truly cares for his best friend and would do anything for him. But he doesn't want to show it out to everybody because that would take away from his actions of being good. I think he's the kind of person who would go out of his way, sacrificing his own time, his resources, and even his own fucking comfort, all the while acting like it's nothing. Truly a good character.
Notice me, senpai! Notice me!
The weakest part of the whole movie was the main leads, Shota and Suzume. They were so surface level. Like, Shota gets barely any screen time and Suzume is just running around the whole movie. The worst part about this is the insinuation that there's some kind of romance between like Shota and Suzume, all the while like Suzume is like 16 and Shota is 22. I'm gonna be 22 in April. You won't be catching me hanging out with any 16-year-olds. And you know what? Let's fucking consider it for a second. Like, let's say Shota likes... and you know what? Let's consider this for a second. Let's say Suzume likes Shota a lot. I mean, in the movie, she says she doesn't want to live in a world where Shota doesn't exist. Brother! You've known him for 5 days, and for 4 of them, he was a fucking chair. What are you on about? The whole relationship feels so rushed. I mean, Shota was a fucking chair for like the whole movie, and Suzume talks to him about nothing but the doors. I know that their relationship wasn't the main focus of the story like Your Name, but and I've also seen that interview where Shankai says that he wanted this to be a lesbian romance, and you know what? That's awesome. But that still doesn't change the fact that Suzume is a fucking minor, right? Why put in a romance plot if you're not gonna explore it? You actually could have explored it. You could have given some more scenes for Shota and Suzume to like fall in love, and Suzume could have actually fallen in love with Shota, but then when she confesses, she gets turned down, showing how you're so dumb when you're young, right? Like, that could have given like some kind of resolution to basically why the movie started. The movie starts because she like thinks like Shota is super hot, right? It's like that meme where you tell Japanese mangakas that their characters cannot be underage.
Sticky situation, this collaboration.
I think I didn't like the movie, especially because it just left me empty. Like, I didn't feel anything once the movie was done. I always think the worst thing a piece of media can be is when it's boring and forgettable. And Suzume obviously looks amazing. It's probably one of the best animated films of all time. But I think that's where all the focus went rather than on the story. Like the romance subplot, it could have been this amazing like subplot about love, longing, and how dumb you are as a teenager. But then every time the movie wanted to go and look at something deeper and explore something deeper, it would just stop right when it was scratching the surface. It had so many plot holes and character inconsistencies. Characters act in ways that just would not make sense for them, and it also had so many plot holes. And the movie would introduce so many new things or random things without ever fully exploring the old ones, like Suzume's love story, or the cats, or the doors, or even the worms themselves. It could have been like an amazing movie. Obviously, it looks beautiful. Everything from the closing of the doors to like the blending of 2D and 3D. But then at the end of the day, it's just a weak story. It leaves you with so many questions, but not like in a good way, right? Like you're left with something like, oh my god, that was so dumb, rather than, oh my god, that was so interesting. And that's just so disappointing. Alright, that's it for today. Bye.